Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Harmony One, whose current price stands at the $0.02128 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 10.55%. We are seeing a bit of a recovery to the upper side, which is very positive for Harmony One. And in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, and we kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. So Harmony One, from the all-time high, you have been seeing lower prices in this ABC correction, and the ABC correction has taken us to around the $0.01632 mark, and from there you have been trying to make some moves to the upper side but got rejected at some key areas of resistances, and I believe Harmony One has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see this pump to the upper side in this Elliot wave pattern, having a wave 5 taking us back to an all-time high. But before that plays out, there are key areas that we need to first get into, and that is what I want to focus on this video. So going to the 4-hour chart, here on the 4-hour chart there are some very key chart patterns that we had over here, which Harmony One has continued to respect, and moves have played according to what I had said in my previous videos. So you can see here we had this channel that we had been trading within, and today we have broken out of that channel. We also had this triangle that is over here, right here, and we broke out of that triangle, continued pushing to the upper side, broke out of that channel a little bit, then had a pullback. Then today we have managed to break out of it, and we are trading above the 9-day MA. And if I also apply the 20-day MA, you can also see we are also trading above the 20-day MA. If I also apply the 50-day MA, you can see that we are also trading above the 50-day MA. So we are above all the MAs, and that means it's very possible that we continue pushing to the upper side, because those MAs have crossed, giving us a bullish cross, and at the moment we are continue pushing to the upper side. And so there are some of the key scenarios that I expect us to see over here. It's possible that we continue pushing to the upper side and we break this key area of resistance that we have up here at around the $0.02 mark, and once we break above that, we can then maybe have a retest of that area, and once we see a retest, we can then continue pushing higher, and that will give me confidence that we can now continue pushing, sketching a bullish scenario that can play out over here, and to be possible that we get to above the $0.03 mark, and from there it will be possible that we have started that wave 1 to the upper side in that Elliot wave chart pattern that I have showed you. It's also possible that we might not be able to break above this key area of resistance up here at around the $0.02 mark, and once that happens, maybe we push to that area and then get rejected. It's possible that we can have a pullback to the lower side and maybe go back into this channel that I had over here, and I hope if we lose those key areas of support in between there, that we don't lose that key area of support at around the $0.017 mark, and from there we can then have a bounce to the upper side, or we could break to the lower side. Also using the Fibonacci's here, I want to give you a target for this breakout to the upper side. So from this high over here, you can see we have been moving to the lower side very impulsively. So that means we have a wave that is right there, and if I apply the Fibonacci from that high to this low that we made down here, it's possible that what we are having at the moment here on the chart, it's possible that we continue pushing to the upper side and we break above that key area of resistance at around the $0.022 mark, and on the Fibonacci, that would mean we are between the 0.5 fib level and the 0.1618 fib level. That is this area right here. This is this yellow target that I have drawn here is between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. That is the minimum that I'll expect this breakout to the upper side to do. And if we manage to break above that key area of resistance and we retest it, it's possible that we even break above those key Fibonacci areas and go to around the between the 0.382 fib level and the 0.618 fib level. And if we move to the fib level 0.382, that would mean we are trading at around the $0.024466 mark. And from there, we don't have much of resistance up here, so that would mean it's possible that we continue pushing to the upper side, and that would take us to around the $0.0229 mark. That is close to $0.03 mark, where we'll be facing our next key area of resistance. So on using the Fibonacci, you can see that we have that target that I expect that breakout to the upper side to take us. So between today and tomorrow, I expect the price of Harmony 1 to maybe reach the $0.025 mark. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated. Also, taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, at the moment we are in the overbought region, and that would mean we don't have room here on the RSI to continue pushing to the upper side, not unless we overshoot that to the upper side of the RSI and go to the massively overbought regions. And it's also possible that we get a bit of a retracement here on the RSI to try and create some room for us to continue pushing higher. And on the chart, that would mean we might see a little bit of lower prices, so that we can try and create room here on the RSI, and then we can continue pushing to the upper side. On the MACD, here on the MACD, we are just seeing an increase in volume. The bullish cross that we had is we had it a little bit earlier. So on the MACD, we are just having an increase in prices, so we don't have anything. Those are the key scenarios that I expect to play out, and I'll keep you updated.